we are back from our little jaunt around India. Hope you did watch those videos and enjoyed those. So, actually quite a few dishes when I was out in India. I went to Rajasthan and Kerala. The one thing I did notice out there, they didn't seem to use a lot of coriander. In all dishes I had, there was no coriander in them and there was no sprinkling of coriander on the top, which I actually thought was most confusing really, but there you go. Anyway, the first dish I'm going to cook that I had out there a couple of times is called, well, currently a restaurant menu, a Shabnam Curry, which basically was a soft cheese and mushroom curry in tomato sauce. That's how it was described. If you go online, it actually says it's a Shabnam, S-H-A-B, but on their menu it said S-A-B, so I'm not sure which is the correct spelling. Anyway, so I'm going to have a go at cooking that one. It was a very nice curry. It wasn't a very hot one, but it was very flavoursome, so I'm going to have a go at cooking that one first of all, and hopefully that comes out right. Anyway, so I hope you do enjoy watching me cooking again. We're back to reality now. I did enjoy it when I was out there. Lovely 38 degrees most of the day. Landed back in Manchester and it was absolutely freezing, but hey ho, that's the British weather for you. Anyway, enough of this waffling as usual. So let's get on over here and see what ingredients we're using for this Shabnam curry. Right, there's not as much ingredients here, but looking at the recipe in it, there's quite a few sort of different components, a lot of fiddling around. Now I did go online and try and look for the Shabnam curry. I only got it Shabnam, S-H-A-B curry, and there's lots of different recipes out there. Some had peanuts, cashews, peas in it, vegetables, but the one I had basically just was paneer and mushrooms and nothing else. So what we're using today, we've got here, I've got about 180 grams there of paneer cheese, which I've cut into strips, which we're going to toast off to seal that in. I've got about 350 grams of butter mushrooms there, which I've actually cut into quarters. We're using 2 whole onions as well there, chopped up finely. 4 nice ripe tomatoes we're going to be using this one. Now the spices and herbs in this one, spices, basically we've got 3 teaspoons there of a Kashmiri red chili powder. So I've actually grinded this up with the dried up Kashmiri chilies I've got in the cupboard, so I've made my own red chili powder. That's 3 teaspoonfuls there of this chili powder. I've got 2 teaspoonfuls there of cumin, again 2 of coriander, 1 garam masala. I've got about a teaspoonful of salt there, 6 cloves of garlic, which is minced up fine, and about 1 inch of fresh ginger, which has been chopped up very fine and squashed as much as we can. So the garam masala was only 1 teaspoon. I don't know if I mentioned that one. So that's the ingredients we use. So it looks pretty basic ingredients, but I say there is quite a bit of mucking around in this, so that's enough. Let's get over on the cooker and let's start this off with the first bit of the cooking. Well, first of all, what we need to do first of all is get your onions, cook these for about 8 to 10 minutes. You want to saute these very well so they're nice and sort of caramelised and nice and brown. So that is the first stage we need to do. So that's going to start that off. Now I'm just going to swap these pans over. This is a bit fiddly, so I'm going to put that on on a low heat for about 8 to 10 minutes, just getting my onions nice and caramelised. What we need to do in this one, get a hot dry pan. We need to toast this paneer. So I'm just going to wait for that to heat up a little bit. I say once it's toasted on all sides, we're then going to cut it up into cubes. Let's give the onions another stir. Just wait for this pan to warm up a little bit. And that's done. So we just need to dry a pan and just toast this paneer on all sides. So that in there. Now then we just get that toasted off for you and we come back when that's toasted on all sides. Right, there we go. So that's the paneer toasted on all sides. You can see just a little bit hot. So what we now do, we're now going to put these to one side. use later on. And now what we need to do in this pan, a smidgen of oil. That will do. And then we're going to cook our mushrooms. Now you don't want to overcook these. I will admit when I look at mushrooms I do like them really well cooked, but don't want to overcook these ones. So let's give these onions a stir. Coming on nicely. Again, a lot of this is pre-cooking and then putting it all together at the last minute in the curry sauce tomato gravy, as they called it. So I'm just going to get those mushrooms cooked off a little bit more. Nice, so keep turning these mushrooms, let them cook nice and slow. You don't want to shrivel them up. Now that's the onion done. That looks just about right there. Now what we now do, now need to get your tomatoes, cut them up to quarters, put them in a blender. Then you put the onions in there. Onions in the blender, and then give them a whiz around to make a nice paste. I'm going to do that now. And there we go, so they're blended up, so it's got a nice tomato onion paste there. Put that down the side. Right, I think those mushrooms are done nicely, don't want them over cooking, so I move them over. Now get the pan out, smidgen of oil in that one, and this is where we start to bring all the components together now. Let's wait for that to heat up a little bit. Right, so while that oil's been heating up, just a little bit, what I've done, there you go. Cut the paneer to sort of 1/2 inch little cubelets, so yep, that's them for now. So back on. Now it's just a matter of getting your garlic, ginger, fry that off, and all your herbs and the spices in there. All the coriander powder, chilli powder, cumin, garam masala. Keep that there. Let that cook off. That should be enough. Now put in the tomato onion paste into there. Mix it all around. Those spices. Excuse me. Hang on, okay, just get into the back of my throat there. I mean, that actually looks about the colour it was in the restaurant. Whether it's going to taste the same, I've got no idea, but you can but try. There we go. And basically we just put in our mushrooms. Our paneer. Get that all coated. And the paneer and mushrooms are still already hot, so just I'm going to put a lid on that. Turn that down just at the simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Well, that's about 10 minutes just to simmer, so it all make sure it's heated through. So let's put some on a plate. Now toasting the paneer actually helps keep it together. It gives it a nice bit of a flavour, I think, as well. So there we go. One Sabnam curry. Soft cheese and mushroom curry and a tomato sauce according to the menu. So let's give it a try. Try a little bit of that sauce first of all. Oh, that's nice. It's a little bit hotter than I had at the restaurant, I'll admit that. Oh, very, very hot. Perhaps I should have reduced the Kashmiri red chilli powder. But that is not meant to be very strong chilli powder anyways. Excuse me. So there's the bit of paneer. Oh, excuse me. Always when something get too hot, it makes me hiccup, but that is nice. There you go, one Sabnam curry. Finished. A lot of mucking around sort of cooking the individual items there and then bringing it all together, but like I say, it is a little bit hotter than the one I had. I actually had this in Jaisalmer in a restaurant up there, a rooftop restaurant. It was very, very nice, but it is a little bit hotter than what I had. I think it could do with a bit of, perhaps a bit of yogurt in there, fresh yogurt, just to cool it down a bit, but another bit with the cheese. Yeah. And that is very, very similar to what I had. I just served it in like a metal type. Well, it was like a dish. It was like a bucket, a little miniature bucket, and it was metal though. But this would go well. You know, a bit of rice or with a naan bread or with poppadom or something like that, chapati, but a bit of the mushroom. I've got used to the heat now, so yeah, that's not so bad. But if you don't want it so hot, cut down on the red chilli powder or use a milder red chilli powder. But yeah, it is what I remember slightly. Don't think there's anything missing, but yeah, apart from it's a bit too hot, but not bad, not bad. There we go. There's plenty of other recipes where you can put cashews, peas in it, but I didn't have any of that in the restaurant. It was just basically in like a metal bucket with like mushrooms and the paneer in like the curry sauce. And I just have, I think I had a chapati with it or something, but there was nothing else in there. No peas, no cashews, no vegetables, nothing. It was just pretty plain. Not even any coriander. Like I said, I'm surprised a lot more coriander wasn't used in all the dishes. And that does surprise me a lot, but which is why I didn't put coriander in this one. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. I've got a few more coming up of other food I had in restaurants while I was in Rajasthan and Kerala. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please check out my other videos. Check out my Indian adventure as well. Again, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. I'll catch you sometime in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, don't forget, like and subscribe. Hit that little buttons down the bottom. Do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.